Boom!
Come Monday, it'll be all right.
They need to realize, hey, we can win a Super Bowl if we get together and on the same page. Not just the same page, but in the same sentence or paragraph.
Monday, Monday, so good to me.
There's a lot of teams that won yesterday that probably aren't going to the Super Bowl.
It's all over now and it sure isn't Monday.
If he can run and then pass, that's when you could get into a problem.
It's just another manic Monday. That's my
Monday Night John with Mac, Jurko, and Harry, as always, sponsored by Harry's Pals at Schaumburg Dodge. Visit them today, 208 West Gulf Road, or give them a call at 847-885-9150. That's 847-885-9150 down I-65, one of our favorite interstates. As we wind up at the RCA Dome, the ballpark formerly known as the Hoosier Dome, tonight it's the Colts, prohibitive favorites over the Mike Martzless St. Louis Rams, and Monday Night John is on the line. Hello, MNJ.
Yeah, just another manic me day.
Everything good in your world?
Yeah, everything that could happen is happening, and the things that you think aren't going to happen are happening, and the things that you do think are going to happen too, so you never know what's going to happen, because it's not just the things that you don't think are going to happen. It's also things that you know are going to happen.
I think I know where you're going. What happened yesterday that you weren't expecting to happen that you didn't think it was going to happen?
Well, one of those things that I see, I can't believe that the New England Patriots have lost again. That's another thing, and then Chicago won. Take a look at that. The Bears, if that's a great game right there, and looks like, New York and Dallas, that was a great game looking at that. You think one team's going to win and then another team does. And, it's just everything that you think is going on goes on. And, that's just the National Football League.
Plenty of things going on in Viking land these days, and not just on the field. Now, you come from an organization, Monday Night John, where being undisciplined is part of the mix. If you're a Raider, you're expected to be out on the Love Bowl. What in the world are Vikings owners going to do about Mike Tice?
I think this could be there might be something more than we can see, because I've been working it backwards here. And you got, stay with me on this one.
Okay.
You got the Vikings who are on basically the Love Boat. So it's the Love Boat, which had a guy named Gopher on it. And Gopher is the name, is what they call the Minnesota Gophers.
Okay.
So you got Minnesota Gophers, and you go from college to the pros, that's the Vikings. That could mean that the whole universe is going to explode.
I follow you there. I think you jumped on us a little bit there, but I think we're okay. That just might happen for you.
Yeah, the universe exploding is just a possibility. It's not what's going to happen.
Fred Grandy, did he play Gopher? Is that the character?
Yes.
Fred Grandy?
Now a member of Congress, or was a member of Congress.
Yeah.
Gopher. I remember when Captain Stubby used to say, Gopher.
And who was the chick who played Julie McCoy? Lauren Tweez?
Yeah, she had a cocaine problem.
She had a yayo issue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit too much nose candy.
Yeah, it sounds like she's the cowboy from the 80s.
Boy. Well, when you got down to Indianapolis, did you have yourself a chance to sit down and have a steak over at St. Elmo's?
Great steak town, Indianapolis.
Yeah, I don't know if it's where it comes from, if it's the cows or if it's just how they got great butchers there or what, but these guys really make a great steak, and I'd love to be able to stuff different kinds of beef into each other like you do with the cow. Like
sure, turkey.
Birds, I don't even know.
Hey, Monday Night John, tonight you have the Colts that might be the best team in football. Last night we had to watch the Texans, the worst team in football, the only team in the NFL without a win. What would you do if you were the head coach of the Houston Texans?
I would trade for everybody on the Indianapolis Colts. If you could get all those players on your team, then you'd have a better team. It doesn't matter what the name of the team is; it's who the players are. And I think that they got a great coach there, and you trade for the players and the coach. So what you do is you move the Indianapolis Colts to your place and then just get rid of your guys.
Well, the Colts are the NFL's only remaining unbeaten team, and what makes them really, I think, a viable contender this year is they're not just Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, and Edgerrin James. They're playing defense. They'll put a hat on you, and I think they understand, Monday Night John, based on their bad history recent years in cold weather, if they're going to get to Detroit, they have got to host the AFC title game. Isn't that how they're approaching it?
Yeah, they really do. They got to win and be in their place the whole time, and these guys are guys that are built to play on that kind of surface. And then when you got them playing on the kind of surface that they want to play, I mean, you get them off of their surface. I mean, they're not the same team. It's like putting Brett Favre on turf. I mean, artificial turf. I mean, well done. What's about 5 minutes in, and first Brett Favre reference.
Yeah, it's a record for you.
Yeah, it is a record, but he was on a bye.
Yes. Some guys are carpet guys. Other guys aren't carpet guys. Some ladies are carpet girls. But
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I'm going to be careful there. But
I heard about that on the Love Boat.
Yes, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning. This is a guy that was phenomenal last year, throwing 4 or 5 touchdown passes a game. He hasn't gotten that same start. Is that offense just bogged down?
I think it's about winning, and it's about doing what you need to do. And right now, Peyton Manning is doing what he needs to do. If he needs to score more, Peyton Manning could probably go out and score more. But they're winning it. Maybe they're just saving it for the second half. I mean, you come out there and they're saving it to get to the Super Bowl. Maybe Peyton Manning can only throw for a certain amount of touchdowns in a year, and he doesn't want to use them all up at the beginning. He knows how many he can throw, and he's trying to spread them out over the year.
Hey, Monday Night John, what does Brett Favre do when he has his bye week?
Well, probably reads the letters I send him.
Are they consonants or vowels?
a little Vanna White.
Vanna, oh yeah, vowels.
That's
a lot of
vowel.
Give us an idea of what a letter.
Hey, we got a couple of 80s references in here. Just live with it.
What are some of those? Tell us about some of the things you might say in a letter you write to Brett Favre.
Dear Brett.
Yeah.
I miss watching you play this week. Dear Brett, I have an extra turkey sitting here. I mean, they're all Dear Brett because it's to Brett Favre.
Right.
And then it's about something that I miss and that I wish that he had with me or that we shared or whatever.
I'm holding on to my turkey leg.
Yeah, I got my turkey leg over here, and I'm swatting it over there, and then boom. I mean, that's where you would be, and I'd give you a bite.
Monday Night John, do you watch college football? There were like 3 or 4 incredible finishes this weekend.
Yeah, you think about the Notre Dame game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that USC game. I mean, that's one of those games that, you think you win, and you're Charlie Weiss, you think you won, and then you get everybody out on the field, and they say, no, you didn't win. I mean, if you think you won, you didn't win. It's almost like being back in the National Football League.
They got screwed by the officials.
I mean, you got to. I mean, I think you're right.
Yeah, the guy pushed him from behind. That's a
can't
penalty.
assist the guy carrying the hoochie.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is out there, but it seems to be a weird week for officials this week.
Hey, the White Sox are in the World Series. First time in Chicago that we have a World Series team in 46 years. Do you give the Sox a shot?
Yeah, by the way, that wasn't my segue from weird officiating. That was your segue to the White Sox. I mean, I think the White Sox are going to win the whole thing. Yes, they're going for it.
Well, Monday Night John, as always, thank you for the knowledge. Have a fine telecast tonight, and we'll check you out again appropriately next Monday.
White Sox are the Brett Favre of baseball.
See ya.
Rack me.
Monday Night John with Matt Jurko and Harry, sponsored as always by Schaumburg Dodge. Visit them at 208 West Golf Road or call them at 847-885-9150. Always entertaining with Monday Night John.